Sailfish are found in both the Atlantic and Indo-Pacific Oceans, making them widely distributed across tropical and subtropical waters. The Atlantic sailfish, Istiophorus albicans, inhabits the warm parts of the Atlantic Ocean, including the Caribbean Sea, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Western Mediterranean. The Indo-Pacific sailfish ranges throughout the Indian Ocean and the Western and Central Pacific, from the Red Sea and East Africa to Hawaii and Japan, extending south toward Australia. Their preferred habitat is open, warm oceanic waters, typically where surface temperatures stay between 70 degrees Fahrenheit to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Sailfish are often found near the surface in offshore regions but may venture into deeper waters in search of prey. They usually stay away from cold or highly coastal areas, although they occasionally come closer to shore when hunting schools of smaller fish. These warm, open-water habitats provide the ideal conditions for their remarkable speed and predatory lifestyle. The sailfish is renowned as one of the fastest fish in the ocean. It has been recorded reaching speeds of up to 110 km per hour in short bursts, although typical swimming speeds are much lower during normal activity. This incredible speed allows it to outmaneuver and capture fast-moving prey such as sardines and mackerel. The sailfish's streamlined body, long bill, and powerful muscles all contribute to its remarkable velocity. When accelerating, it retracts its large dorsal fin, the sail, to reduce drag, slicing through the water with minimal resistance. This ability to reach such high speeds gives the sailfish a significant advantage both in hunting and evading predators in the open ocean. Sailfish are not currently considered endangered, but they are listed as a species of least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. This means their global population is still relatively stable. However, scientists do warn that localized declines have been observed in some regions due to overfishing, habitat degradation, and bycatch in commercial tuna and swordfish fisheries. Sailfish are often unintentionally caught in longline and drift net operations, which can reduce their numbers over time. Sport fishing also targets them for their impressive size and strength, although many countries now promote catch and release practices to help preserve their populations. Despite being top predators themselves, sailfish do face threats from larger marine animals. Their main natural predators include sharks, such as the great white and mako shark, and occasionally large toothed whales like orcas. Juvenile sailfish are much more vulnerable and are often preyed upon by tuna, dolphin fish, and other large pelagic fish before they grow large enough to defend themselves or escape with speed. Humans remain the greatest overall threat to sailfish populations through industrial fishing and ocean pollution. Climate change may also affect them by altering sea temperatures and the distribution of prey species. Although they are not endangered today, continued monitoring and sustainable fishing practices are essential to ensure that sailfish remain abundant and continue to thrive in the world's tropical and subtropical oceans. Sailfish are known for their highly social and coordinated hunting behavior. They often form groups, sometimes called schools or pods, to herd and trap schools of smaller fish near the surface. Working together, the sailfish use their large dorsal fins, raised like sails, to create a barrier that keeps prey tightly packed. Each fish then takes turns darting in to strike with its bill, stunning or injuring prey before quickly circling back to allow others to feed. This level of teamwork is rare among large predatory fish and demonstrates their intelligence and precision during hunts. Sailfish use color changes to communicate. They can rapidly shift the color of their bodies by expanding or contracting specialized pigment cells in their skin. During a hunt, their bodies may flash bright blue or silver stripes, possibly as a signal to other members of the group or to confuse prey. When calm, their colors fade back to a more subdued tone. This ability to change appearance almost instantly helps them coordinate and react efficiently in fast-moving feeding frenzies. Sailfish are powerful leapers. They frequently burst out of the water in spectacular jumps, sometimes several meters into the air. These leaps may help remove parasites, dislodge remoras, or simply be a display of agility and strength. Sailfish are also known to use these jumps to escape from predators or fishing lines, earning them a reputation among anglers as one of the most thrilling and challenging fish to catch. Sailfish migrate across vast ocean distances following warm currents and the movement of bait fish. These migrations are not random, they are carefully timed with seasonal changes in temperature and food availability. Scientists have tracked their movements using satellite tags, revealing that individual sailfish can travel thousands of kilometers in a single season. This wide-ranging behavior highlights their adaptability and mastery of life in the open ocean. The sailfish is one of the most strikingly beautiful fish in the ocean, known for its brilliant blue and silver coloration. Its upper body is a deep cobalt or metallic blue, which fades to a silvery white on the sides and belly. Along its body are several vertical blue or grayish bars that can change intensity depending on its mood or activity, especially during hunting or excitement. The enormous dorsal fin, or sail, is covered in rows of small black or blue spots, and when fully extended, it gives the fish its unmistakable and majestic appearance. The sailfish has a long, slender, and aerodynamic body designed for speed and agility. Its sword-like bill, similar to that of a marlin, helps it cut efficiently through water, while its strong tail fin provides powerful thrust. The large, flexible sail on its back can be raised or lowered, raised when herding prey or during displays, and flattened when swimming fast to reduce drag. Sailfish are medium to large-sized fish among the billfish family. They typically reach lengths of about 2.5 to 3.5 meters from the tip of the bill to the tail, though some individuals can grow slightly longer. In terms of weight, they usually range between 50 and 100 kilograms, depending on sex, age, and region. Despite their size, their sleek and lightweight build allows them to maintain exceptional agility and speed in the open ocean. There is no scientific evidence that sailfish use sound for navigation, hunting, or social interaction. Their sleek, hydrodynamic design is built for speed and stealth in the open ocean, and making noise could actually alert prey or predators to their presence. As a result, silence plays an important role in their hunting strategy, allowing them to approach schools of fish undetected before striking with precision. Sailfish are carnivorous predators that primarily feed on smaller, fast-moving fish such as sardines, anchovies, mackerel, and herring. They also eat squid and other small cephalopods when available. Their diet consists mostly of schooling fish found near the ocean surface, which makes them active hunters rather than scavengers. Because of their speed and agility, sailfish can target and catch prey that few other large fish can match in open water chases. Their hunting patterns are both strategic and cooperative. Sailfish often form groups that work together to herd schools of bait fish into tight clusters, trapping them near the surface. Once the prey is cornered, the sailfish take turns attacking, slashing through the school with their long bills to stun or injure individual fish. Afterward, they circle back to consume the wounded or disoriented prey. This coordinated, turn-based feeding method allows the group to hunt efficiently without exhausting the food source too quickly. When hunting alone, a sailfish relies on its exceptional speed and precision. It can make sudden bursts of acceleration to strike prey, often using its bill to flick or tap smaller fish before swallowing them whole. Their sharp vision and ability to adjust color intensity during attacks help them blend into the shimmering light of the ocean surface, giving them an added advantage when surprising prey. This combination of teamwork, stealth, and explosive speed makes the sailfish one of the most effective hunters in the marine world. Sailfish breeding takes place in warm tropical and subtropical waters, where the surface temperature stays high enough to support egg and larval development. They typically spawn in open ocean environments rather than near coasts, ensuring that their eggs and larvae drift freely in nutrient-rich currents. Spawning usually occurs during warmer months, though the exact timing varies depending on the region. For example, in the Atlantic Ocean, breeding often peaks during summer, while in equatorial waters it can happen year-round. During the spawning process, females release large numbers of tiny, buoyant eggs into the water column, sometimes several million in a single season. Males then fertilize the eggs externally. Because the eggs float near the surface, they are warmed by sunlight, which speeds up development. However, this also means they are vulnerable to predators, so producing such a vast number increases the chances that some offspring will survive to adulthood. Once hatched, sailfish larvae grow quickly, feeding on plankton and tiny crustaceans. Within just a few weeks, they begin developing the distinctive features of adult sailfish, including the elongated bill and the first signs of the large dorsal fin. Juveniles continue to grow rapidly in warm, open waters, taking advantage of abundant food sources. This fast growth rate is essential, as it helps young sailfish avoid predation and reach maturity within a few years, continuing the life cycle of one of the ocean's most remarkable predators. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.